Well, in this video, we'll just discuss, the difference between boss and a leader. It's probably a good idea for me to do it in a different room. Sorry. Well, here we are in another room. Well, as I said, difference between a boss and a leader. Well, a boss demands. How many times you work for someone they're always demanding, I need this now, I need that now, you get this done now, this, that. We've all worked around people like that. Even co-workers, they can be demanding because they act like bosses. They're not leaders, they just want to be the boss. They have to be in charge. This has to be done now. This is how you're going to do this. And you can even consider that, the YouTube CEO the same way. Is she a boss or a leader? Let's go through all this and we'll determine that. A boss will demand. You do this, you do that. A leader coaches. This is how, I want you to do this, and this is how you do it. Well, you need to do it this way. This is how I expect this to be done. Things like that. That's how a leader would do it. A boss is, I need it now. This has to be done now. Why isn't this done now? Why can't you do this? Why blah, 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 blah. That's what a boss would do. A leader will tell you, I need this done now. This is how we can do this. And, if you have a problem, they'll help you fix it. It's not like all of a sudden something messes up or they change rules. A boss will expect you just to fall in line with the new rules. No remediation or anything. And of course, a leader, you can talk to your leader and, the leader will tell you. A good manager that's a leader or CEO or whatever that's a leader instead of a boss, will not be so authoritative, which we're about to get into, actually. Boss relies on authority. I am the boss. It's, you are going to do it as I tell you to do it because I am in charge here. This is my house. Things like that, A leader relies on goodwill. When you're working around a manager that's a leader, you actually enjoy working with that person because that person is going to listen to you, is going to do what you do. They're not going to just demonetize everybody's videos and you're not going to be able to do anything about it because, just because they have the power doesn't mean they're going to abuse that power. They would never do that. That's why, a leader, that's why CEOs and managers are leaders instead of bosses are more successful and they have more, they're more successful in, bosses, issues, ultimatums. Get this done now. This is how I want this done. Turn this in now. Have these papers done. Have that done. I don't care how you do it. Have it done. Or they'll tell you how they want you to do it. A leader generates enthusiasm. A leader will not only help you figure out how to get something done, but you understand how to get it done. It's not like you have get this done now. It's like, well, I need you to have this done. This has to be done by a certain date. And it's like, can we just work together and get it done? What do you need? Is there anything? That's what a leader would do. Boss says, I need this. I need that. You will think like me. I, this, that. Everyone has to agree with me. I. Leader develops people. Says we. We will work together. We will figure out how to do this. We will figure out how to get YouTube to make more money. We will figure out how to get all YouTubers to make more money. Things like that. That's what a leader would do. A boss uses people. They want, you work for these bosses. You work hard and they take the credit. Which is actually we're about to get to again later on. But, they use you. They want you to work hard so they make more money. They'll, like for example, the YouTubers build up YouTube, and they will then cut everybody off from the bottom, create their own channel so they can still make money, but pretty much screw everyone else over. That's why I'm saying use people. A leader develops people. A leader would not do that. A leader would find a way to help, all the YouTubers, everyone on YouTube, for example, make more money. All the people that are watching the videos have a better experience watching the videos, less buffering, things like that. And the ads being a little bit easier for, them to, get through. Or you're working with somebody, they're let's say, hey, let's work together on this. Because if you've done research, you definitely know what I'm talking about here, okay? You have professors that, if you do science stuff, professors usually they take credit for your work. You do all that work doing research, and they take credit for it. But the ones that are leaders, it's like, well, we did this together. Your name will appear by their name. Actually, I know one professor. He would put his students' names first. This student, this student, this student, and the last was his name. Because he wanted everybody to see their name. Hey, these guys are getting a letter of recommendation from me. These guys did the research. And I've seen other professors do the opposite. Boss takes credit. Like I said, with the research thing, that takes credit. They'll put their name first because they want everybody to know, hey, I did the research. Which of course really is the students, the graduate students and everybody else. The ones that's the leader gives credit. Again, these people did it, This guy set up everything. He's the one that did all the work. She did all the work. They built this. The YouTubers built YouTube. They're the ones that built it up. So we're going to give them credit. We're going to figure a way so they can, make more money. And not only did they build it up, but the viewers built it too. So we need to make their experience better. But a boss isn't going to do that. A boss takes credit, They're going to say, I did this. I did it. I built it. And then, of course, a boss places the blame. And this goes along with the last one. Places the blame. If something fails, it's everybody's fault. It's your fault that this failed. It's your fault YouTube failed. It's your fault that this job, this project, this research all failed. It's your fault. A leader is going to say, well, a leader, accepts blame. Well, perhaps I did something. I've worked with, actually I've had bosses that done this too. I had this one boss, actually he didn't even need to do it. I don't even know why he did, but he took the blame. We had a meeting, okay? Now he didn't, nobody sent a memo. Everybody knows that this particular time of the year we have this meeting, and it's on the calendar. But some people didn't show up. Some people didn't show up to the meeting like they're supposed to. Now, this guy being a leader, not a boss, a leader, he's in charge, high-ranking administrator, said, it's my fault. This is my fault they did not show up. I'm going to talk to them and find out why they did not show up. Now, the next time that it came along, time for the meeting, everybody was there. Nobody was grumbling and mumbling, why do we got to be here? Why? Because he was a leader, not a boss. Accepts blame. You think this CEO of YouTube is going to accept the blame if YouTube loses millions of dollars because she's monetizing so many videos and not getting ads are no longer being played, so these advertisers aren't making much money, so they're going to, not want to deal with YouTube. A lot of YouTubers are going to jump ship and go to other platforms. You think she's going to take blame? I bet you she won't. We know what she's going to do. She's going to blame others. You can tell. Just look her up on Wikipedia and all this stuff. You'll see what what these people are. I mean, usually these extremely wealthy people tend to be like that. Like these bankers, the banks fell and they blame the people borrowing money, which, yeah, it's their fault too. But whose fault is it really? It was the banker's fault or anyone else, okay? You can't expect people who have no financial knowledge to know that, hey, you do not borrow more than you can. Or even understand what they're doing wrong because they don't know. You think they know because you understand it. Doesn't mean everyone else out there understands it. And they're being taken advantage of. They were taken advantage of. And these bankers took advantage of it and they got away with it. But anyways, again, a boss says go. A leader says let's go. A boss says it's my way or the highway. How many of you had bosses do that? I had a boss do that before. It's She's like, it's my way or the highway. One day I was about to go on vacation. She wanted me to come in on my vacation days. I was going to leave town. But, she was just saying, well, when you get back, we'll have you do all the things you hate doing. And this was when I was working at a department store. Or you're going to be folding these clothes and stuff like that. Okay. I actually liked folding clothes. It's better than cleaning the toilets. Because I was working in housekeeping. But anyways, at least she didn't really think about the toilet cleaning, right? But that was her motto, was my way or the highway. I've worked with others. I worked at McDonald's. This one woman, her child got sick. Well, got injured. And she had to go to the hospital to get, her child. And the manager or supervisor, whatever you want to call her, told her, like, well, what's more important, your job or your child? Of course, the lady went and got her child, and of course, quit because she was going to get terminated anyways for leaving to get her kid. But this is what happens when you work in minimum wage jobs anyways. That's a boss, not a leader. A leader strengthens and unifies. That's right. They're not going to say, it's my way or the highway. Let's all work together. I hope you found this informative. Well, thanks. Bye.